These are two teams and two conferences that are always trying to get chippy. Talk about who is the more dominant league. They'll have a chance to prove it here on the field today. Both coaches say they want to dominate at the line of scrimmage and show just who is the more physical league. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. They shut it down quickly, but he gets two out to the 18.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Jones to throw. Out wide right, it's Pryor. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Trying to slip through and pick it up. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Wilson. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Could not make his way to the corner.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's a give the ball. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team, and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Tight end now in motion. They'll ride the hot hand. Turning it on. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Wow, we knew coming into this one, this offense wanted to start fast. But, David, how about that run and the vision and his ability to spring himself up into the second level, and you saw the speed. That's the kind of play early in a game that'll get your attention.
Get your attention and get the offense rolling. Get them in a rhythm. Like, you're not depending on your quarterback. Your offensive line did a great job paving the hole, creating an explosive on the very first drive. Man, that will get everyone lathered up and excited on this offense.
Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gator! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a drive there of 85 yards and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They'll run it. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. And the Seminoles want to pick up the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage.
Intercepted for the 11th time. Breaks into the open. He takes it in. Touchdown, Florida. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Fielded in the end zone, it's Carter. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Quick give. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Drops back, it's Daniels. Makes the grab on the left. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to pick up the first through the air.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
And the Noles will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Nestles it in at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. He's past the marker. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the boys of old Florida are getting it done on the ground.
And you've seen time periods in history in Florida where they didn't care about the run. Spurrier, just throw it. Yeah, Jesse, throw it again. Yeah, throw it again. Just chuck it around. But I like when they commit to the ground game, have some success to create some balance.
Looking for space. It's Pryor. Crosses the 30. He's got a layup. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Gets it inside the 10. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Motion from the wide receiver. Jones wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to get it in. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Gators! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. On the return, it's Carter. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Sends it back in motion. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Under pressure. On the shuffle. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Trying to make one miss. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Handoff for Ball. Oh, he's got some space. Just plowing ahead.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, a quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Tough run here. It's Pryor. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wideout. Got him on the RPO. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The Gators have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Makes a catch. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Motion from the back. Left side, it's Montgomery. Touchdown, Florida! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And he tacks on the extra point. From deep, it's Carter. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down.
Hey, coaches talk about it all the time, man. We want to run the football, get in manageable third down situations. Well, you don't have to worry about that. If you can just hand it to this guy and he gets you a first down and he gets you another first down, the ground game is really working. This offense has got it flowing.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Sells the run, wants to pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Pulls it in. It's Boggs. And he's got the first down. Good pickup on the play there. And now we'll see what they do coming out of the 2-minute timeout. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs.
Ready. Go.
On the option. There's some daylight. There's a little room there. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19 into the red zone. It'll be first down.
Check. 28-29 bounce. 28-29 bounce. Ready, go.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Long way to go on second down. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Out wide left, it's Robinson. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
A nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now, listen, it's not even halftime yet. So keep fighting, going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Gonna run it. It's Pryor. Past the 6. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
They'll give it to him again. And that ball is live in the backfield. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. Caught in the backfield. It's Boyd. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
And on third down, he calls his own number. Really nice job by the quarterback, making the decision, being decisive. He does a good job going, getting the first down, a new set of downs for this offense.
Jones to throw. Right side, it's Mays. Turning it on. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all, just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
He'll bring it back looking for help. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye that pulled Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half. The Gators will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Carter. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. And while that first half certainly wasn't what they had in mind, maybe a big comeback is in the offing here in bowl season.
And I think that's a nice way of saying they were awful in the first half. They were terrible. Bowl games, you wonder about motivation. One thing I know, they were clearly not motivated, Palmer.
No, they didn't look focused at all in that first half, David, but this is a team that has a ton of talent. If they can put it here together in the second half, they can close this season out with an exclamation point.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
The Noles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Selling the fake. Fires to the wideout. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
You know, when you talk to quarterback coaches, they oftentimes say, my goal for my guy is to complete 65 to 70% of his throws. That has not been the case for this guy. He is under 33% throwing in this game. That's the reason, guys, why they're losing.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Pulls it in with one hand. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Offense still out there lining up quickly on 4th down. Needs it here on 4th down. Escapes the pressure going right. At midfield, he's got room. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
It's a fumble. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. He's loose down the middle. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house.
one, obviously not how you draw it up. It didn't start off great. Bad ball security. Ball ends up on the floor. But how about Johnny on the spot being there to not just scoop it up, but then shows you the wheels and takes it all the way to the house. An explosive play touchdown. You may never see one like that again.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Unleashes one. Makes a connection. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Maybe headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Knowles!
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen, and you saw it right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. Quick give. It's Montgomery. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Using his feet. A solid run there to create a little space. He's marked down at the 15.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Pulls and fired complete. He's out past the 35. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Right back to the well. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride in stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Straight ahead, it's Clark. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Wide receiver comes in motion. Jones wants to throw it. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
And that was a dangerous throw. You could tell, didn't really get his feet set, was floating backwards, and what happens, that thing hangs up in the air, and the defense almost had the opportunity to get that pick, but they just dropped the ball, hit him right in the hands, too.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he could run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Pulls it. He'll toss it. They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running inside, it's Singleton. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Hand off again. Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line.
Really good job running the ball, getting that 1st down. Now here comes the tempo.
He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking for a man, it's Daniels. Throws to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Out wide right, it's Riles. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. Nice move to keep running. Wide open space. Touchdown Seminoles. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, how nice is it to be down and you need to score points when you can just hand it to your running back and he can make big plays like that? Jesse, they're going to need more of those to get back in the football game. They've dug themselves a little bit hole, but that was a good start.
Yeah, I think the defense probably kicking themselves too. I don't know if in this 2-minute type situation if they're expecting them to run the football, but somehow, some way, you've got to be able to gang tackle this guy and not let him take it to the house from that distance and score points. Moving forward now, the run defense has got to shore up for this defense.
Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
Number 36, set to kick this low.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
The At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Jones to throw. He's got the back in the middle. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
2nd and long here. Gonna run it. It's Clark. Snowed under by the defense.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback, Dave.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down.
Love the effort on defense that time. That looked like that was going to be a completion downfield, but the physicality of the defender jarred the ball loose.
And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll field this one in tight quarters. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. With the catch, it's Robinson. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And this defense is perfectly fine with that. When you're up a couple possessions, you want everything in front of you. You want that clock to tick, make sound tackles, and don't give up big plays.
He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. To throw, it's Daniels. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Unloads it left. Just had to get rid of it.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football. On
3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Got to make the play on 4th. Going to take a shot at this DB. He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The run inside. It's Singleton. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Making the adjustment on the play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Got out of trouble and throws. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the quarterback led his target too much on that outbreaking route. I think in the future, just trying to put it on his front shoulder makes it a lot easier to make the catch.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
And that's a teach tape on 3rd down right there. That's a great job by the defense. Being.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Snapped on 4th down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Yeah, and now trailing with a little over 2 minutes, it's looking bleak. My defense has got to go out there and get a stop immediately. I got to stop the clock as fast as I can, try to save as much as I can, and then put my 2-minute offense together. There's a lot that has to go right for me to get back in this ballgame.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's going to run it. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining. This is a big 3rd down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. Got it, looking for the 1st down. At the 45, on his way. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Florida.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Deep in the end zone, it's Carter. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, 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 take a knee, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking that to the end zone, making a huge play.
Coming out with it, it's Abrams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. On the move. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. FSU calling its second timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Montgomery. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuff both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Florida State calls its 3rd and final timeout. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. The Gators will punt it away on 4th down. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Takes a shot at the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Escapes the pressure to his right. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. You saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive